Don't worry, boys. Soon, hopefully, you'll get the love you deserve. Time to do my best. What's up, everybody? StevDeS here. It's with a heavy heart that I think that Star Fox is done. After Starlink Battle for Atlas was pathetic, it pretty much and effectively probably killed the franchise, which is really sad. Star Fox Zero was okay. Star Fox Assault was a really good title. Even Star Fox Adventures, I'm sure, had a few fans here and there. All in all, the best Star Fox game was Star Fox 64, and to this day, it is a gem among the gaming community. Go to any gaming convention, anyone who has owned a Nintendo 64, and say the name Star Fox 64. It's a strong title. It's a strong game. The characters have such amazing personalities. And the action was amazing. So, what now for Star Fox's future? One of my most beloved franchises to date. Up there with Mega Man. Only time will tell. This does bring me into the what if for today. What if Star Fox was in the Dragon Ball canon? Normally, I'm not one to do the kind of crossovers. After the Skullomania one, I thought that would be it. But because of how little attention this beloved franchise has gotten, it doesn't give me much to work with. Given that they have to occupy space, I thought it would be a good idea to bring them to Dragon Ball. Why not? It happens in space. Space! To think that Frieza's soldiers just use cannons on their arms and can breathe in space, I think I found a spot for everyone's favorite brand of mercenaries to really shine in the Dragon Ball canon. Unfortunately, we'll be entering this story with Lord Frieza. Frieza had heard about the Lylat Wars and a team of mercenaries that seemingly single-handedly were repelling the Venom threat. Corneria is clearly a weak planet. They need Star Fox. So, Frieza would think that he needs them a lot more. A band of ships that can take other ships out relatively easily could be extremely useful to the Frieza forces. And so we get Frieza's ship heading towards Corneria, and naturally, Corneria responding, with a team led by Bill going up against everyone. Sadly, the Cornerian army ships, they're not worth anything. A handful of ships are all that makes it, and Bill barely lives, missing 2 wings. Keep in mind, this is following the Lylat Wars, when Venom is beginning to rebuild, and so far it's working out well. Thousands of people have inhabited the planet, and things have been going smoothly for Venom. After these ships went down, that is when General Pepper calls in the Star Fox team. The Great Fox arrives, and the team is sent out. 4 R-Wings shooting towards the objective. All units, check in. This is Peppy. All systems go.
Slippy here. Everything fine on my end.
Falco, working fine. The Star Fox team is confused when the ship just jettisons a bunch of people into space, but the people are just swarmed around the ship. They've never seen a tactic like this. What are they doing? They don't have any ships? Keep your guard up. The Cornerian army couldn't take them out. They got something planned. That's when blaster cannons go off and start aiming at the Star Fox crew. Slippy getting hit with one of them, but it just shaking up the ship a lot. That did considerable damage to my shields! All units, engage all range mode. The R-Wings take the fight to Frieza's soldiers, and unfortunately, none of them have a good enough aim for the speedy R-Wing. Several soldiers lose their lives. As a matter of fact, a good amount of the battalion. Frieza eventually gives the order to retreat since he's not gonna fly his own ship. He's decided that he's gonna take care of things himself.
Yippee! We did it!
Hang on, Slip. It looks like there's another one coming. Frieza then arrives at the top of the ship, smiling evilly at the R-Wings just floating in space around the ship. Don't you dare make a move! Identify yourself!
My. Aren't we the demanding ones?
Quit being cocky. Your ship's surrounded and you're outnumbered.
That's never stopped me before. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lord Frieza.
We don't care what kind of lord you are. You attack Corneria, you deal with us.
Oh, really? My associates in black might disagree with you.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Frieza has ordered us to take you down.
I am Panther Caroso. Those who see my rose meet death. Just what I needed to see. Star Wolf. Slippy, hang back and analyze those G diffusers. The battle goes on with these souped up ships thanks to Frieza's money. The battle goes similarly to the final battle in Venom from Star Fox 64. Star Fox and crew can only attack them from the back. The sides and the front don't work. And it takes Slippy a little while to get this. Unfortunately, these souped up ships, they are hard to take out. Peppy ends up having to retreat just as Slippy gets the shield analysis. Alright, Peppy, retreat for now. Slippy, come in and take his place. Fox, Falco, and Slippy are able to take them out. You know, make them retreat. They end up docking on Frieza's ship, however. This doesn't sit well with Fox. Was Star Wolf just bought out by this guy? Who is this guy? Seriously. He calls himself Lord, and apparently Star Wolf listens to him. Is he as bad as Andros? Frieza, however, is very impressed. Slow clapping at the performance of the R-Wings. Why are you applauding us taking down your ships?
You see, Star Wolf was paid handsomely to do their best against you. It would be the victor that I decide to hire.
Sorry, but you attacked Corneria. We're not doing anything for you.
I see. Well, I was afraid you were going to say that.
What a shame. A ball of energy starts growing at the tip of Frieza's finger. This is where Fox realizes this is going to be a lot bigger than all the blasters. Fox has to act right now. All units, bomb volley now! Smart bombs are launched and they land where Frieza is, but unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything to the Tyrant. It batters his ship up pretty well, but his ship is still intact. He, however, just laughs and brushes it off.
You have one more chance before I reduce Corneria to rubble. Join me, or else.
What are your demands?
Ah, good. The stubborn dog actually does listen. I want your team, Star Fox.
Star Fox is the name of the team. You can address me as Fox McCloud.
In exchange for sparing Corneria, you will follow me as an elite sect of the Frieza forces. Oh, and it's your choice, but I can't put this energy away, you know.
Fox is shocked. He can't put the death ball away. He can't reel in that energy. This isn't good. That thing's gotta go off somewhere.
I can send it elsewhere if you like, but currently, Corneria looks like a good target to me. Are you going to make me pull the trigger?
What do you want me to do? You're the one in control of that thing.
I want you to choose a planet to destroy. The Lilat system will know my ferocity firsthand. And know not to cross me.
Fox has to think hard. What planet is there? There's only one planet he can think of. The one that's been rebuilding for years now. The only choice there really is in this matter, so that the Lilat system will at least be safe. Venom. There's a planet on the other side of Lilat. It's called Venom. Slippy is shocked, Peppy is also shocked, but he knows it was a difficult decision. But there's one ship that doesn't take this very well. Falco. Fox, what are you doing? He's one guy! Yeah, and look at that energy, Falco. If he can pull that off, imagine what else he can do. Falco's hard-headed nature, makes the bird brain go in a bad way. Falco charges in, shooting at Frieza, but unfortunately, the blasts don't do much. He just kind of catches and deflects whatever blasts are happening, and Falco at this point is in for the long haul. He is ready to ram Frieza. Sure enough, he does, but Frieza just holds his arm out, and he has the nose of the ship in his hand.
That wasn't a very wise move, Bird. You actually had me put some effort forward. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't destroy your ship as well as the planet you're defending.
Frieza, stop! Falco's one of our hotshot pilots!
A bird brain with a hot temper. Fine then. Get your ship out of my face.
He wheels Falco to the side and then throws him off into space. Slippy goes off to be sure Falco's okay, and Fox continues the conversation on open comms.
Corneria and the Star Fox team will follow my lead. The Lilat system will belong to me. In exchange for destroying Venom.
Fox has to make this difficult decision, and with a heavy heart, his head bowed, he says yes. Frieza knows they're going to stay loyal, so he doesn't exactly check up on them. He calls them every now and then for missions, but for the most part, the Star Fox canon still goes on after Star Fox 2. Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault, that all still plays out, with the Star Fox team being on call to Frieza every now and then between games. Soon enough though, we get to the age where Planet Vegeta is meeting its destruction, and Frieza is in fact calling in the Star Fox team. They're responsible for killing a few Saiyans. You know, that's kind of what they have to do. Blasting the ships after they start heading back from missions. The R-Wings are quick enough to deal with ships like that. And when it comes down to the firepower, they're also called to deal with the Galactic Patrol. I'm sure the Galactic Patrol do have ships that can fire stuff. Star Fox's team are able to mop that up. However, their mission is to stop any sort of escape shuttle from leaving the planet. Nobody goes off the planet. Only 2 ships are actually able to leave Planet Vegeta. The first one, before the order was given to the Star Fox team, was Paragus' ship that we see in Dragon Ball Super Broly. The second ship, well, let's go ahead and discuss. In the middle of the giant ball dropping on Planet Vegeta, naturally people would be getting in pods. People would be just quickly typing in coordinates and trying to get off the planet as soon as they see this giant ball. It doesn't take more than a few seconds to get in a pod and go. However, there is one ship that actually leaves after the order is done that Fox said he would take care of, and he didn't. Before the ball was launched, Kakarot's ship had flown off. Fox casually saying that he's got it, chasing after it, and then considering Frieza's words. He's having regrets about this. He doesn't want to kill anyone just trying to survive. He lets the pod go, which, in honesty, is a really bad call. He's immediately summoned to Frieza's ship, where he bows before the Lord.
Tell me, what's wrong with you? Have I treated you bad? Have I not supplied your team with everything it desires? And yet you let a pod go.
Lord Frieza, please forgive me.
Send in one of the gods.
Lord Frieza, how may I be of... Lord Frieza, why?
You see that, Fox? That will be you and the rest of your team should you fail me again. Am I clear?
Yes, Lord Frieza. I'm sorry, we won't fail you.
Good. Now go out there and destroy them all.
Frieza naturally doesn't care about one ship. After all, the readout on that ship was less than 2 points. A weak Saiyan like that, he won't be a problem for the Frieza forces in the future. It's after the mission that Fox and Falco are just arguing it out. They killed tens of people trying to just escape the destruction of their race. Look, it's them or us. Lord Frieza is... Lord Frieza! I don't care about Lord Frieza! No, I'm done with this, Fox. Star Fox ain't what it used to be. We used to defend people, and now we're just mercenaries for hire. I don't know what you got in that little head of yours, but I'm done with this outfit. Falco, if you go... What? If I go what? Frieza will kill us all. You're a soldier. Deal with it. We all have to. Fox turns to leave, but is stopped by one thing that Falco says. Your dad wouldn't have let this happen. Later that night, Fox is visited by the ghost of his father, mainly in his dreams. James McCloud is in fact disappointed in Fox, but he can't exactly tell him that it's all his fault. He needs to get away from this Frieza guy. He needs to leave. Now, Fox heads to the R-Wings that night as quietly as possible, disabling his scouter and disabling any sort of tracking on his ship. He sees a hotshot pilot, Falco, doing the same thing. Falco, back off, Fox. I'm getting out of this outfit. Let's go together. What? What do you mean? If two of us leave, Frieza's gonna find wherever we go. Not necessarily. Let's go together. To Earth. Earth? What's on Earth? The pod that I let go. You missed one? That's right. And it's on its way to Earth. We can start anew there. Peppy, Slippy, Rob. I'm sorry. But you're right, Falco. We can't do this anymore. Alright. I guess there is more to you than I thought. Sorry, Fox. It's okay. Let's just focus on getting rid of anything that can track us and get out of here. Fox leaves a recording for Peppy and Slippy apologizing for him and Falco leaving as they fly their ships to Earth. They land on Earth near where the pod landed, in Mount Paozu. Here, we get Fox and Falco camping out and hearing a large roar. That roar naturally comes from the Ozaru that was Goku. They head to where the roaring is and they discover a destroyed house and an old man that's about to be stepped on. Thanks to Fox Illusion, he's able to get the man out with a quick G-Diffuser sprint. They're able to rescue Grandpa Gohan and get him a safe distance away from the rampaging monkey. Oh my, what are you two doing here? Who are you? We're Star Fox. And that is a Saiyan. It's best for us to just wait here until he's done rampaging. When the sun comes up, he'll be back to normal. My little Goku. It's amazing. What did you call him? A Saiyan? And that is where we're going to be leaving things, with Grandpa Gohan finding out what a Saiyan is, and with Falco and Fox in tow for Dragon Ball. So what do you think? Do you think this links the universes really well? Do you think Fox and Falco will be influential in Dragon Ball? Go ahead and leave your comment below. Leave your comment below! For more what-ifs in the realm of video gaming and Dragon Ball alike, such as if Skullomania was in Dragon Ball, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!